Hello, people. Can we talk about something really quick? Um, I want to encourage Christians, believers, and young people to use all the abilities that God has given unto them. Not only their spiritual abilities. It's very important to use your spiritual abilities, as they are very helpful and important to your life as a person into the church, to the Christian body. We understand that and we appreciate God for that. But it's also important to make use of other abilities. Imagine a word. We live in a world that everything about the world is not things of spirits. If you want to eat, you don't eat in the spirit. Even if you eat spiritual food, you have to eat physical food as well. So it simply means that there are spiritual things and there are physical things. We live in a world where there is increasing knowledge on every side, in every aspect. And if we Christians should allow unbelievers to take hold or to take a huge percentage of our daily lives on earth, it means that we are going to gradually get ourselves into destruction. As we see in the world today, the reason why the world has so much grip over our physical lives is because the world has used our abilities wisely. While Christians are there focusing only on spiritual abilities, the people are using other abilities, their competence. They are using their talents to make impacts into the world. And once Christians don't work towards making impacts in the world, or doesn't work towards using other abilities and spiritual abilities, it means that we are going to crumble and fall sooner or later, or we will have to bow down to the world's ideologies. And that's a fact we see all around. We know these are signs of the end time, but I also want to encourage Christians to be wise. It's important for you to be wise. If the church cannot advance and the world is advancing, it's a serious problem. A lot of great abilities that we have in the church. It's not enough setting down a point when you're not a pastor, you are not an evangelist, or maybe you can't see vision, you can prophesy. It means that you're less important. No, you're not less important. So whatever ability that God has given unto you, I don't want to name abilities, but there are a lot of abilities, talents. There are there are skills you can acquire. You have the ability that when you go in certain fields, you will do well. Go in that place. God did not call everybody to be pastors. Or even if you want to tell me that God called everybody to be pastors, yes, but pastors in different areas. Different areas. God has called everybody to minister His word, to win souls unto Christ. This is a general mandate. This is a general thing that everybody should do. And to carry out this thing, He has given us different abilities. So it means that different abilities, you use your different abilities in different areas. For what? For the same goal. That's why Paul describes the church as the human body having different parts. And every part is important to the kingdom of God. Never see yourself to be less relevant in the church. You may not be a pastor, you may not be singing on the pulpit, but it doesn't mean you're less relevant. That area that you love, that thing that you love to do, you can do it for God. You can win souls for God. You can impact, you can edify the church using that ability that God has given unto you. Let it be a message that should uplift you. Let this be a message that should lift up your spirit, man. That should lift up your desire. That should lift up your spirit. That should lift up your sense of purpose and belonging, and walk towards what God has given unto you. Motivate it, develop it, use it for God, and let God's name be exalted and praised above every name. God bless you, and I'm Pastor Anthony A. Showell Jr. Thank you.